How are we all? Good evening, Ian. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're having a good evening. Change of venue tonight. Thought we'll go for a rainbow tank tonight instead. Good evening, Dane. How's it going, mate? How's that tank doing? Why does YouTube always tell me I've gone live in email? Emails me telling me I've gone live for some reason. I know. Funnily enough, kind of know. Good evening, Sam. How you doing, buddy? The good thing is, oh, nice, mate, nice. There's I know I've mentioned them quite a lot actually recently on the streams and that. But yeah, mate, Esha, ESHA. If you go on Amazon and have a look, there's quite a few different ones, but yeah, I recommend it, mate. It's like, I think they just do like a tonic as well for, you know, things that you're not really sure things are happening. I've only seen that like last night, but I'll be going to get some of that as well. But yeah, that Esha stuff's really good, mate. If you've never come across it, it's awesome. Oh, good evening, Simon. How we doing, buddy? Good evening, Jake. Thanks for joining us. So we had a bit of a mad one for members. I don't know if any of you saw it. So Buddy the dog put a note on one of the members only posts saying that the tank had sprung a leak, and did anyone know what they could do? So I was like trying to get at least half the water out to relieve the pressure for a start. So I started like talking to her and that, and they had to go out to school, so they put some tape on to see where the water level was at, and then they came back and the water level hadn't gone down. So anyway, turns out there was a wet patch on the floor, but I think it was the dog. So like, disaster averted. I think that's the only time someone's been happy that the dog's peed in the house. Got a couple of gold ring Hillstream Loaches today. Ooh, they sound nice, mate. What kind of price are you looking at on them then, Sam? Just out of interest. Got to admit, the shop near me, where I've got all the barbs from, I've got some Denison barbs in. Oh mate, they're well nice. So I take it they're also known as the Tiger Hillstream Loach. Where have you got them from, Sam? You may have already put it in the chat also. They are stunning. They are stunning, mate. Back. I will, Dane, yeah. I will send you a link, mate, yeah. It's to be honest, mate, it's good to just like have in if something happens, you know. Better to have it in when you need it rather than not have it when you need it. But yeah, I'll be honest, it's out of all the different brands of tonics, that to me is like the best one. That's the only one I've really put in and it's worked. Like for parasites and that. belting, mate. My blue rainbows were struggling. Still a little bit thin now, but yeah, they got parasite, and that Escher just sorted it out. The white spot on the silver tip tetras. 3-day course. It was already gone after the second course. But anyway, but yeah, it's a 3-day course. But yeah, it cleared up. It's really good gear. Nice, Simon. Nice. 15 each. That's not bad though, really, is it? I know it's not cheap, is it? But 15 each, it's not bad, is it? They're quite, because they are nice, aren't they? They're unusual, aren't they? Yeah, the gold denisons are well nice, mate. I wouldn't mind, like, to be honest, the angels. Once the angels come out of there, I don't know. I think if I put any more in there of that size, I could get away with like probably more cardinals and tigers, but denisons grow a bit bigger, don't they? It is a. I'd love to put them in there, but I think it'd be a bad move. I think it'd just be way overstocked because the tin foils are going to grow pretty big in there, so and they're going to have to be removed at some point. Be nice tonight on this side as well because I can kind of watch the tin foils all night as well. I've run buzzing around the back of my head. Good evening, Reese. How are you doing, buddy? Nice. All right, it's just mate. I'm gonna have to look into them because they're well nice. I know if Tracy, I think Tracy will come in a bit. I don't think she'll be far. Well, and she loves her Hillstream Loaches, mate. But yeah, they were well nice. I'll keep them on. I'll keep them on so when she comes in. In fact, sorry, I am a bit behind on chat. God, I'm well behind. Golden Hillstreams, Tracy. Yeah, what I'll put them back up. Sorry, I didn't realise you was in, mate. I'm a bit behind on chat. You know what I'm like for chatting away. And now I've like, for some reason, my laptop's like way behind. I don't know what's going on. You know, losing the plot. What's going on? Sorry, guys, we're having technical issues. For some reason, I'm not live on my laptop. They won't. I don't get it. I don't know if I am now or not. Who knows? I don't think so. Oh, maybe. I may be live. Yeah. I'm back. Right. Sorry. Wow. Ghost chat where I'm at now. I am gonna get some Hillstreams, Sam. Tracy's kind of got me into them anyway. But as it is, every time I go in a shop, Hillstream Loaches are something that are kind of always there. Since I've wanted them, no one has them. Don't get it. I don't get it. But I think like the tank I wanted them to go in, it'll be a bit hot for them, I think. Or maybe, I'm not quite sure. I know I have discussed it in depth, Tracy. I'm not sure if they'd be too warm in there. So that's like 80 degrees, that barb tank. Yeah, Jake, they are nice, aren't they? I have got into them since doing the stream. I've got into them. Good evening, Will. How we doing, buddy? Nice, Reese. You've not lost anything since you boiled it. It is a case of just killing everything off. Gotta be done. Gotta be done. I was watching a video saying Hillstreams are easier to keep than they say. I only have coolie and yo-yo loaches. They're really easy. Yeah, you know what, Daniel? Coolie loaches are pretty goddamn good, aren't they? I'm gonna end up getting some coolie loaches in the fish room for sure. Especially on those like them 60-litre cubes where the filter's not going to be accessible for them. So, but I love Hillstream loaches. I don't know what they like to breed. Hillstream, coolie loaches, are they easy to breed? I don't know. I've never looked into that. I'm sure someone will know in chat though. Cheers, Thomas. I do like my rainbows, man. I do. Horse-faced Loach. Zebra Loach. Look really cool as well. Let's have a gander at them, man. Horse-faced Loach. I thought you were talking to me. I thought you was having a go at me at first. Oh no, they're going to be. Let's see if we can get a decent picture. Right. I think, yeah, that's probably the better role for showing you pictures of them. They're not. It's hard to get a decent picture of these because them being so light, it's pretty poor. Yeah, that's probably the best we'll get. That's the horse face. That's the zebras. I've seen them quite often actually in the shops. They are pretty cool, aren't they? They are pretty cool. I feel a bit weird to set up this side for some reason. It's the first time I've done the live stream from over here. Kind of like nothing's at hand. I'm not kind of set up properly. Jim's Fish, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, the mad thing is, mate, when I was growing up, there was a family lived next door to us, and the dad was called Jim Fish. So when I see it, I always think, always brings back memories. How much electricity does it take to run a fish tank? Oh goddamn! I don't know, mate. I'd rather. I think it's better to live in ignorance and not know. You don't worry. I don't worry. That's the way it is. I don't know, mate. I just I let my bills go out by direct debit, so that's the way it is. As long as it gets paid, try not to look. What's my take on Pleco? I was recently bought Orange Spot. I love them, mate. I love Plecos. So the tank I'm setting up a fish room, which will like start really Sunday. I'm gonna start doing it on Sunday. I'm setting up a Pleco breeding tank, mate, and an angel breeding tank, hoping that they'll be able to live in harmony and breed together. Not together, but together. They do create a lot of waste, mate. They do create a hell of a lot of waste. That's the only thing with Plex, isn't it? They do create a hell of a lot of waste. That's why, like, the reason why there's going to be 2 filters running in the in that tank. See how it goes. I think the tunnels, the caves, is due to be delivered tomorrow. I believe will. I'm excited. I've got loads of stuff waiting down at my mum's because I get everything delivered to my mum's house. Wow. There's all sorts down there. Filter, heater, a massive box of botanicals, a mixed selection of botanicals. Oh God. The cave will be delivered hopefully tomorrow. And I can't think what else. But I've got loads. So yeah, everything's down there. Like Christmas, going down to my mum's on Saturday. I do apologise if I've missed any of the chat, you know. I did get quite far behind. It's not that you notice it, Dane, it's just what clogs your filter up more. My when I did my FX4 on Saturday, I was kind of surprised on how dirty it was on such short a time since it was cleaned last time, because like it was filthy. So it did get me to thinking whether the gold nugget plecos live on in the tank. I guess we'll never know until they either come out or I move. Whichever one comes first. I think it'll be cool, though. I think it'll be cool. I will be able to work with it, mate, no matter what. Just got to kind of put it in and then have the wood sat on top of it. So the wood's there's quite a lot of room in that wood, mate. It's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be really good. It's got to have a bit of a play about once I get everything. God. Sunday I can start. Well, Sunday I can empty that room. Got my car back today. Eventually, drum rolls and party poppers. Charge me 300 quid though. And 150 quid of that was to take my car from my house to the garage. A mile. 1 mile. 150 quid. I'm not saying anymore. But needless to say, I'm not exactly impressed, to be perfectly honest. That's the thing, Thomas. They do eat a lot of wood, so it's got to go somewhere on it. It comes out the other end. Like I'll be honest, when I look at my when I look at my tank now, from when I set it up like 3 years ago, the wood is a lot smaller than what it used to be. In fact, the middle piece is just like pretty much, well, it's gone. It's not gone, I've had to say, it's just like fallen down, it's just fallen apart. Because it's definitely been munched on for sure. And they probably proper munched on it. Honestly, it's incredible how much the wood is a lot smaller. I'm not sure, Will. Has anyone answered? It was a bit small. All right, yeah, no, I don't have to look. Sam's already answered. I am behind. I don't know why I'm so far behind tonight. I mean, have I been waffling on? Oh. Well, it was the clutch switch, apparently. So, because it's I don't know if this is true. I'm not a mechanic. Don't even know what he was going on about. But the clutch switch, apparently, from what I can gather, it's when you put your clutch in to turn the ignition on. It's touch button. So yeah, that had gone. So I don't know. I'm not. I don't know. He said that he took the clutch switch out and put it back in, and it worked. So they're not technically done anything as well for 300 quid. Took it out, put it back in, didn't even change it. Just took it out and put it back in. So I don't know. So I'll have to see. I'm not happy though. 300 quid. And he said he advises I should get rid of it. That's what he said. They advise you get rid of it. It's like, oh, great. Nice. Yeah, because I can just afford to go out and buy a new car. Not good. Why have you done that, Reese? Why have you took your mails out? Andy, so I got rainbow fish in the tank behind me, which is mainly what the channel's about. Is mainly rainbow fish, and then the tank behind you is barbs, tinfoil barbs, and tiger barbs. There are 3 angelfish in there as well at the moment. But they're coming out. They're coming out of that tank soon anyway. So, and then just down there, I don't want to get up. I'm sorry, being a bit lazy. So just down there is Neil Carradina red cherry shrimp tank. I will do a bit of a tour in a bit, mate. It's just the battery's nearly gone on my phone. And then over there is a CO2 planted tank. There is a couple of fish in there, but I've got a CO2 dump a few weeks back. Nothing really did well after that. So I will do a bit of a walk around in a bit, mate, because I just want to get in to get a bit of a charge on my phone. Thomas, I'd go FX, mate. Fluval FX all day. all day. FX4 on a 260 litre probably a bit overkill, but see what the FX3 would probably be decent. But mate, the FX is awesome. I would go for FX4 more than any other size for 260 litre. I've got an FX4 running on my 300 litre. Oh mate, honestly, damn, they're a little bit more expensive, but yeah, that is just, well, when you open them up, and see the amount of media that it takes in there, so the amount of sponges that it has to, like, water has to go through before it goes back into your tank. Jesus, incredible. Fluval all round, though, I'll be honest. Kind of like impressed. Yeah, impressive. I've gone for the Fluval T100 heater for the angelfish tank, because I've that's in this. I don't know if you can see it. You can't really see it. The heater at the back there is a Fluval T300. So good. Don't have to turn them off when you do water changes, and yeah, just so much better. So much better. And there's a light on all the time. I think it's a blue light. Blue light when they're not working, and a red light when they are working. You're right, Sam. Way too many electrics in modern cars. Stupid. Absolutely stupid. All right, no worries, Reese. Just wondered why you'd done it. Cheers, Thomas. I will, like I say, I'll do a bit of a tour around in a bit. I just need to get a charge in the phone, otherwise I'll probably lose you. My channel's full of all kinds of. If you look at it being like a community fish channel, even though it's rainbow fish is just for the YouTube algorithm. But yeah, it's kind of community fish based. But there's all sorts in there, mate. So just started a saltwater tank. I've tropical for 6 years now. 460 litre tank, nice. Started off with 60 litre. Yeah, that's the way it goes, isn't it? For salt and workouts and tips. Hey, nice. Saltwater is definitely somewhere I will visit saltwater tanks, mate, at some point. I'm just not at that point where I can. It sounds daft because I'm doing a fish room, but I've not looked into it enough to be able to go and get it. I will do it. I will definitely do it. I just don't think I have the time to do it yet. You know, and the money. Don't forget the money. Speaking of saltwater, how are you doing, Raina? I believe EIM filters are pretty good as well, Thomas. I believe they are pretty good. I've never used them though, so but say, mate, I've got a Fluval 307 on this. If something happens to that, I would probably go for the FX3 on that tank. I'd go FX4 on that tank, but it won't fit in the cabinet. There's no way. The FX4 is pretty big, mate. It's like it's if if you're struggling for space, then the FX4 is definitely not where you want to go, because they are like huge, but bloody good. You've upgraded your live food production. Tell us more, Raina. Tell us more. 5 rainbows, but it seems to take a long time to grow mature. Yeah, they are slow growers, Thomas. I have the Plecos, a few quarries, 2 Siamese algae ears, a couple of schools, etc. All very peaceful. Nice, mate. Nice. Thomas, just watch your Siamese algae eaters, because there's a chance that they'll eat the slime off other fish, and it will kill them. Especially your rainbows, with them being a little bit bigger. So just keep an eye on it. It might never happen. Not all of them get the taste for it, but if you do, then it'll savage everything. So yeah, just keep an eye on it, mate. The I'm Pro, yeah, Zach. Like I say, I've never used them, but I have heard loads of good reports about them. I don't think I've ever heard a bad report on them. I also had an Awaze. That was great. And the pre-filter, so you had like a pre-filter on the Awaze. So each week you just take it out, and it was just the inlet had a spray bar on it with foam sponges. So you just clean them out every week. And it kind of meant you didn't have to do much with the canister filter itself, because the majority of the crap was kind of got on the first part of the pre-filter. But I took the pre-filter off one day, like I did every week, to do the water changes, and when I put it back together, it just started leaking, but not from the pre-filter bit, from the actual seal. I opened it up. The seal was nothing wrong with the seal whatsoever. So I just decided that was it. Once it started leaking, I lost confidence in it. So yeah, FX is what I went for, and damn, it's good. It's good. Are they quite easy, Humblebee? Yeah. I've never used EIM, but like a shop I used to go in, they were like big EIM stockists. Ah, nice, Thomas. Nice. Yes, at least you know, mate. It's just one of them, innit? You just got to keep an eye on them. It's pretty. They are awesome, but just, if they get the taste for that, then what do you do? What do you do? You can't have a tank with just them on their own. Nice, 400 litre. Oh, mate, that's going to be awesome, isn't it? I'm setting up a separate room now, mate, for all my tanks. So I'm gonna have a bit of it for making up different foods. It's definitely something I want to try. I already do like brine shrimp, but only baby. I don't grow it out. But maybe I'm looking at growing it out as well. I don't know. But it would be nice to be like kind of self-sufficient a little bit on food, wouldn't it? Got a 307, a little easier to clean up. Yeah, that's the thing with the 307, mate. They are simple, aren't they? That's what I have on this one behind me. Dead simple. What's the minimum amount of gallon for a betta? You've got to. They'll. Mate, it's not just about that, is it? It's minimum. You want to kind of Don't want anything too small, do you? If you look and think, well, that's a bit small, it's too small. Just think, would you like to live under your stairs all your life, never come out? So for a betta, I'd go. Don't know. I kind of don't work in gallons, mate. For like, I've got a 19 liters tank there. That, I wouldn't go smaller than that though. 19 litre. I don't know what that is in gallons, mate. I apologise. I'm pretty old. Work on a different scale, mate. But yeah, I wouldn't go any smaller than 19 litres, mate, for sure. Just got to think, is it right for the fish, innit? Yeah, that's the thing, Sam. They do purge themselves, and they are just so good. So good. And it raised the leftover BBs. No, nice. I'll probably be pecking your head a bit more, mate, when I start doing my own. My guppy fried dying, I have maintained the appropriate temperature and pH level. The tank was still not going well. What should I do? I'd check more than temperature and your pH, Prakash, for a start. I'd be checking, if you've had loads of babies, I'd be checking for your ammonia levels for a start, mate. If you want to run an external filter of external pressurized filters. In fact, Will gets a good one as well. They're a lot cheaper as well. Which I'm probably that far behind on chat. Maybe I'm not too bad. $5 gallons. Yeah, that's the thing, mate, isn't it? That is the thing. Is that what it 5 gallon is? But you're right, yeah, the less gallon, more maintenance. And a lot harder to keep. A lot harder to keep in a small tank. Wow. It's crazy, isn't it? But you'd think smaller tanks would be easier to look after, but they're not. They're just not. I watched a video the other day on cultivating daphnia. I'm thinking the same, Tracer. Well, it's going to happen. I'm going to have a go at it for sure. Baby Brian Shroom, Paul, that's going to go into the fish room. It's just dead noisy in here. A constant bubbling. He's like, when you try to watch telly and that, just way too noisy. Tanks are noisy enough, but the Brian Shroom patchery is like just the bubbles alone. I don't know. It's kind of like amplified. I think the cone amplifies them a bit. I don't know. It's bloody noisy though. But yeah, once it's moved in there, all good. Yeah, liters is definitely the way forward. Definitely the way forward. Yes, everyone's saying it. Oh, it's all good. It's right though, isn't it? Gallons. What's that about? $4 liters is roughly 1 gallon. Is that kind of how it works, Rumble? Hold of those Marnie in the tank behind me. They've been in there for, oh God, they've probably been in there for 3 years. And they were up to colour then, so it's probably, I wouldn't be surprised if they weren't 5 years old, Thomas, to be honest. Because they'd have been in there 3. It'll be a bit mad because the red rainbows that I've got in there, Whoa. God, I nearly lost my drink then. Right. Are we up to... Oh, just a sec. Yeah, we've got enough. We've got enough juice. So it's easier to show you. Right. So I bought some red rainbows a few weeks ago. And that's them there. Right, yeah. So they're not red, are they? At all. In fact, there's two there. 3 there. There is 6 in here altogether. There's another one. Not that. God, they're just like so hard to film though. But anyway, the thing is, they're I don't know. I don't even know how old they are. But I reckon I've got a good 18 months before I start seeing any colour on those whatsoever. So we'll go for a bit of a tank tour just in case that guy's in still. So shrimp tank to start off with. I have put in shrimp lolly there. This tank's teeming with shrimp at the moment. Kind of, I've never had so many shrimp, I'll be honest. I've never had so many shrimp. As you can see though, there's quite a few in there. So rainbow tank. Lotus is coming up pretty decent here now. That Java fern is just doing way better now. It's off the rock as well, to be perfectly honest. I've turned the light down on this tank as well to like 40% white, just to try and get rid of some of the algae growth on the Anubias. And then this tiger lily's kind of doing good in here as well. Now it seems to have settled now. I've kind of finally got it planted. But that's going to look awesome with 2 tiger lilies. So next tank is so the barb tank with 6 tinfoils, 6 tiger barbs, 6 green tiger barbs, 6 albino tiger barbs. So there is photographs on the community page of this before the plants went in. It's kind of just let the Anubias overgrow it, really. Kind of didn't do the scape justice by letting the Anubias overrun it. I kind of regret it, but if I took it out now, it'd just destroy it anyway. If I took the Anubias out. And then CO2 tank. So for the past few live streams, the guys have been coming in asking, why do stem plants grow roots out of them? Is it a deficiency, or? Well, we kind of know now. So that is a CO2 tank. There is very, very little livestock in here. There is some shrimp in here. They're doing well. There was a CO2 dump, so it kind of it wiped a lot out. So back to the plants rooting out of the stems. Actually, it's nothing to do with just let me get you back on the tripod. It's nothing to do with a deficiency in nutrients. It's actually to do with flow. And I don't know why she's got involved, but yeah, it is actually to do with flow. It's trying to anchor itself. So there is only a little bit of the stem plant in there. It kind of makes sense now I think about it, because there's just one stem that's got roots coming out of it. The rest are okay. And where is it? Right in the direction of the flow of the filter. So kind of, yeah, kind of makes sense now. But that's why. So now when someone comes in, Well, at least we kind of know. Yeah, they stay kind of flexible as well, Zach. The fluval ones. They do like, they kind of toughen up a little bit, but yeah, they do kind of still stay flexible. Cheers, Rainer, for answering Prakash there. Right. How do you stop algae growing in your aquarium? You do exactly the opposite if you want it growing in it. Spartacus, good evening, buddy. You had discus. Yeah, them discus are pretty stunning though, mate, aren't they? They are amazing. You have 6 Galaxy Explorers and a 30 litre. Yeah, mate, that's probably about right, innit? You just got to think, haven't you? Maybe get 10. As long as it's filtered well. Tracer, you could always, if you live nearby, mate, you could take a jar of them. Say a jar of them, because that's how I like to transfer them around. There'll definitely be more shrimp appearing in the tanks for sure. Like the cardinal tank that I do, that'll get a colony of shrimp in after like 3 months or so. Definitely, I love them. I do like shrimp. They're pretty addictive. Started off 5 yellow shrimp. That's not it. Yeah, mate. As long as you've got a male and a female, Sam, you're all good. Just let them do what they do. And before you know it, takes it. Some people can just crack it straight away, mate. Right. I know there are a lot of babies in that tank, the CO2 tank, but they're not massively overpopulating. But I know there are buried shrimp in there, and there are babies in there. There's a hell of a lot of hiding spaces, but at the moment they don't come out that often. But I had the same with that shrimp tank, and now it's like as soon as you put some food in there, there's like oof, explosion. I think they're hard to just like get going. I think really, but once they get going, they go. You know, that's the way I look at it with shrimp, mate. Once you get that tank going, it goes. But it's just getting it going. What's that? Pond water filled with coffee. Just reading that you've put there, Raina, putting pond water through your coffee filter, and I thought I've got a Sage coffee machine, and I thought, no, I'm not putting pond water through that. Yeah, that's the thing, Thomas. That's how it works, so isn't it? You only need a male and a female, and away you go. Away you go. She'll have 15 to 20. 3 months down the time, some of them are having them, so it take long. If you provide loads of hiding spaces, Sam, get some like Java moss. That's a great one. Java moss, so they just go in there, picking away at all the little microbes in there. Fish won't go in, and they kind of, when they come out, they've got a bit of size on them. I notice it when I'm that's why I know I've got a lot of baby shrimp in there, because when I trim the dwarf airgrass at the front, you see them all like pinging out as you disturb them. Watch out for the reef tanks. Got set up for one Instagram picture. Why would they do that? Mind you, I don't even need to. You don't even need to answer. I already know. People fall off cliffs for pictures, selfies. So, what's that about? Yeah, that's always a good thing to do, Thomas. I do that quite regularly, mate. I had different, like, I buy fish from different places just to try and, but they all probably come from the same breeder. So, well, we'll never know. But yeah, I do the same. Just, Sam, go on to Fish Keeping Answers on YouTube. Tell him I told you about his channel. Yeah, he's awesome with shrimp, mate. He kind of he's really good. I'm just I want to try and, is that better? Let's took that glare off, hasn't it? There's I think we've got a bit of glare from the shrimp tank, so maybe this side's not as good anyway. Could do a swamp for Hillstreams. I have been thinking about doing like a cave kind of scape, but on the top, out of water, for a turtle. I want to do it. I want a turtle. That'll be down the line though. Down the line for sure. Yeah, your fish love the algae though, Tracy. Don't want them Hillstreams love it, especially with all them babies you've got as well. It's on for 12 hours. Yeah, you're right there, Sam. Like it's on for 12 hours, full head on. Do I have any big fish, Zach? Not really. Not yet. I have got 6 tinfoil barbs. They're currently about 2.5 inch in size. They will grow to like 35 centimeters, 14 inch. So currently not, but at some point we'll definitely have, with a bit of luck, still 6 at least. But that's as big. I'm not really into, like, I don't really want to keep anything bigger than that, mate. I don't really, no, I don't believe in it. It's not that I don't believe in it. I just don't believe in putting an arowana in a 6-foot tank. You know what I mean? If you want big fish, get a big tank. I use it quite a lot. Can you imagine living under the stairs of your house, never going out? Would you like it? Probably not. On your 207, Daniel, do you use the spray bar or the duckbill? Because if you're using a spray bar, that'll suppress the flow anyway, mate. Where a duckbill will increase that flow for you. Oh yeah, Sam, you'll know. If you look at your shrimp, dead easy to sex, yeah. So males are, does have a little bit of colour, but they're more opaque, and they're a lot slimmer body. Females are a lot deeper colour and quite a lot fatter body. The female, just behind its eyes, at the top of the back of its head, it'll start going golden, and that's what they call saddled. And what it's doing there is starting to develop eggs. So when it gets to a point when the eggs are fully developed, she will then molt. Molting sets off a pheromone in the water, sends the males crazy. One male will whine her and dine her, and then she'll pass the eggs through his sperm and she'll carry them underneath for like 30 days, and then she'll kick them out, and them little shrimplets will just kind of stay where they are for a good few days, just munching away on but you won't even see them, mate. They're proper tiny. But yeah, just look out for that saddle behind the head. Then you know things are going to start happening. Then when you see them carrying it there, it's call it buried. But yeah, mate, when you see them buried as well, that's like, you're like, yes, it's all good. Well, hopefully Europe will catch up soon, Daniel. You want freshwater pipefish? They are nice, can't they? But make sure your tank is big enough, man. I kind of want a musk turtle, Rainer. The mad thing is, Rainer, in England, mate, there's quite a lot of terrapins living in our freshwater ways in the canals, which is a bit mad, where people have dumped them. So I could actually probably go and catch my own, but not a musk turtle terrapin. I could. So the car's back, room emptied Sunday. B&Q trips as well. Busy day Sunday. Probably won't do a video this week, but I thought if I don't do a video this week, at least I'm doing more stuff to produce more content. So I will have to like not do a video for next Thursday, even though there is a video out tomorrow night, guys, or tomorrow evening. After what's going on? Oh man, tomorrow afternoon, 3:15. Rainbow Fish Ultimate Feeding Guide. Kind of enjoyed making it, so be sure to check it out. I hope it's easier to watch than it was easier to tell you about it then. Jesus. I'm glad you asked that, Thomas, because I was like, I'm not from Australia, but might not be talking to me. You're using a duck bill, but it's still not enough. Yeah, I always, to be honest, mate, I always try to over filter anyway. Just gives you the chance or the opportunity to slightly like overstock a little bit. Like, it doesn't, you're not worried if they breed, shall we say, instead of overstocking. Now, the gold line down the back, mate, is not the same thing, Sam. It's like two little golden nuggets behind the back of the head, under the shell. But you will get some of a gold line right down the back. That's just like, but it's only the fat ones as well that'll ever have the saddle. Yeah, Thomas. Yeah, yeah, saddled, mate. I'll try and see if I can find a picture. Right. It's probably the best one I could show you. Just hopefully you can see it on the gold one there. It's hard to tell. Well, I think you can see it there, but you can see that it looks like a bit of a V shape, if you will, like a night tick maybe. But yeah, it's called saddled. That's yeah, she's producing eggs. Like I say, she'll shed an exoskeleton, breed, pass the eggs through the sperm, carry them for like 28, 30 days. And away you go. And it is mad when you see them fanning them, because it looks like she's juggling with a whatever they are. I don't think the legs are they, whatever they call them. But yeah, it's pretty mad. Yeah, the shrimp are awesome, Daniel, aren't they? I think they're a different level of addictiveness to the hobby. Like, not a different level, a different branch, if you will. Very easy to go down the shrimp rabbit hole in it and just have nothing but shrimp. And like, if you're going into like the Carradina with them, god damn, them crystal reds and that, and them, oh god, they're awesome. Some of them Carradina shrimp, wow. I do water musk turtles. I do. I've already got the tank planned in my head as well. But yeah, it'd be nice to have one. I've kind of always wanted one since I saw MDs. Kind of nice, and stay dinky as well. So get a nice big enough setup for one straight away, so you don't have to keep messing about. Yeah, it'd be cool. Yeah, UK, Daniel, Manchester. It's I used to watch a lot of Neighbours, Daniel. I don't think I sound Australian, though, got to admit. G'day. Prodigal Aquarist, thanks for joining us today, mate. How are we? It doesn't sound Australian. I'm English too. Maybe it's yeah, I think that's what it is, because I don't think I sound Australian until I put my Australian accent on. When you see a buried female, it'll be very obvious. Yeah, it's awesome. I don't know what it is, but as soon as you see a buried female shrimp, it kind of like, every time you see them, you're like, yes, more to come. And feed accordingly. But honestly, them for those shrimp keepers out there, if you look on Amazon, have a look for them. They are like awesome. Honestly, they are like really good, really good. Dead stable. They don't dissolve in the water as soon as you put them in. Yeah, then they can. Yeah, they are just top. They are really good. Which one, Reese? Which shop in Manchester, mate? I know, Daniel, it's a wounder, isn't it? With Romano shrimp. It is a wounder, because I have got a Mano shrimp in both the small tanks, and to be honest, they'll go in every tank. I'm trying to get a bit of that bloody glare again. A Mano shrimp just do such a great job for you as well. At the moment, Reese, Thank you, mate, but not at the moment. It depends what size as well. It's gonna be mainly them 60-litre cubes, I think, because that's how I can get more in. Otherwise, it takes up. The bigger the tank, the more space. I know it's like that's so obvious, but yeah, I'm gonna stick to those little. Once that I will be getting another 60-litre cube for the cardinal tank as well. But yeah, once that's up and running and see what they're like, if they are top, then the rest of the room will be pretty much done with them. And then I may have a bigger tank to film in front of, because all the filming will be done in there as well. All the live streaming that will be done in there once it's set out as well. I think MD does a lot for the hobby, Zach. I think he ignites the flame in quite a lot of people. I do. I really do believe that. Thanks, Tracer. That's like proper in depth as well, mate, on how to sex Hillstream loaches. Thank you. I didn't know that. I know it tends to like a lot of like the slimmer tends to be the way in it. Females are stockier build. But as for the rest, I didn't like the nose and that, didn't know. I know, it's a shame, Daniel. Where are you, Daniel? Can you keep angelfish with red-tailed shark? I do. I have done, mate. Red-tailed sharks don't really. They're not that as bad as what everyone thinks, buddy. If you go onto my channel, check out my red-tailed shark video, mate. They're not the monsters that they're made out to be. You just can only have one in your tank, otherwise they're monsters. But yeah, just keep one on their own with other fish, mate. They get a little bit territorial now and again, but most fish do. So yeah, they're not a problem, mate. They're not a problem. So yeah, you will be able to keep them with your angelfish, buddy. At this moment in time, Thomas, I do feed bloodworm to my rainbows. I say at this moment in time because of the kind of Keeping Fish Simple did a video, didn't he, about bloodworm, and since then it has got me thinking about bloodworm, whether random deaths that you don't really know how things have happened and whether it's bloodworm related. So at the moment in time, Thomas, I do, but only because I've still got bloodworm. Once my bloodworm runs out, I'm going to stop feeding bloodworm for 6 months and then see in that 6 months if the random deaths kind of stop. Yeah. If they do, then I won't start feeding them bloodworm again. If they don't, if you still get the random deaths, then yeah, I'll carry on. I'll start feeding them bloodworm again. Pretty mad, really, because on my videos I do recommend feeding bloodworm. But at this moment in time, it has been well documented on the live streams, though, that I am going to stop just to see. We do have people that come in, Thomas, as well, that believe that feeding bloodworm does cause random deaths. It's not just off one video. I kind of polled it on my channel, and we have a guy that comes in regular, Ken from America. He's done a stream with me before. He will do another stream with us again soon. And he stopped feeding his bloodworm ages ago because of the random deaths, and it stopped. So we'll have a look. We'll see. We will see. It's definitely an excuse to get another tank, Sam. It's got to be done. Everyone says that, Sam, but you'll find space, mate. You'll find space. Josh is fish crazy. Thanks for joining us, mate. If you're still in, hope you're still in. Oh my God, you know what? I have like, God, I'm so behind on chat. I'm going to have to skip loads of chat, guys, and try and catch up a little bit. Oh my God. I just had to do a mad sweep just to get to the end of the chat. Wow. God, you guys have been well active tonight. Have I just been like going on about loads of nothing or what? Right. Yeah, I'm kind of caught up a little bit. No, it's all good, Tracer. This is the thing, isn't it? That's what it's all about. We all learn off each other. We all know things in the hobby that other people don't know. So I'm going to try and... I want to try and do a drive to get more people coming into the live streams. And don't get me wrong, they are doing really well. Like Saturday, we had nearly 4,000 people come through the stream on Saturday, which was pretty good, really. So, but I want more like regulars that have a knowledge. So I'm kind of want a Fishkeeper Club needs you drive to try and get more people to come in and, you know, might as well try it, because that's what it's about, growing the size of this. And it is growing loads. We've kept a pretty good head count in here tonight. I think the chat's been alive. I think that's why it's got away from me tonight. But how good's that, though? That I think it's the first time I think we've been doing the streams 3 or 4 months now, something like that. It's the first time, tonight is the first time I've ever had to skip through chat to catch up. So, like, thanks to everyone that's come in tonight and taken part, because that's pretty awesome, guys. I've never had to do that before, so it just shows how much this is growing. Post a link as well, Tracy, to that vid on your channel, mate. Again, you know. Have you stay clear of bloodworm for the same reason, Daniel, or is it just something you don't feed them? Yeah, right, Thomas. It's not guaranteed that it's a problem, mate. This is the thing. If you go on, like, Keeping Fish Simple did a couple of videos on it. The first one, he was like proper saying that it's killed his fish. Second one, he kind of retracted a little bit of what he was saying, but it does get you to thinking, and like, I don't know. I'll be honest, mate. Right, tanks suffer random deaths, and one of the most random deaths I get are cories. And when you think about it, when you pour bloodworm in, it sinks pretty fast. So which fish are getting the majority of the bloodworm when you feed it? The cories. And it really has started niggling me about it, you know. And yeah, I'm just going to try, and it's just a little experiment that, and I won't do a video on it unless it's like really like worthwhile doing a video on it in time. But we'll document it more on the live streams, and, you know, that's it. I'll be like, right, fed the last bit of bloodworm that I've got tonight, and that's it. Now we'll take it from there. And that's all we can do, is kind of like, we'll experiment on my 4 tanks, soon to be 5, then 6. And we'll experiment on them, mate, and see how it goes. But if I still keep getting random deaths, then I'll carry on feeding on bloodworm, because I've always been I've fed bloodworm for years, but you get random deaths. Is that why? You know, people come into the streams and like, some of my fish have died, no ammonia, no nitrite, nitrates are good, pH is good, temperature is good. Once you rule all them out and there's no visible signs of like parasites or disease, where do you go from there? Where'd you go from there? You've ruled everything out. So what's causing the random deaths when there's no signs of anything wrong? Maybe. Don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Let's put it this way. Keeping Fish Simple stopped selling bloodworm in his shop. So he must feel strongly about it still. You know what I mean? That's the way I look at it. If he's not prepared to sell it and make money on it, then kind of says something. Salient, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for liking it as well, my friend. I'm in the US. God, am I that far behind again? Oh, jeez. I'm terrible, aren't I? You're in the US, Michigan. Oh, nice, mate. Nice. Yeah, you're definitely too far to be sending me shrimp then. First world problems, eh? Yep. Thanks, Atheist. No, I don't. I know I've fed my the koi down at my mum's. Like they have bloodworm regular, and I think it could maybe just more the small fish, mate. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna try it though. It's one of them, innit? Just if I don't try it, I'll never know. If I try it and it works, fine. If it doesn't, then I know. And then in the future, people like come in and say, "Well, I can then honestly say, right, Well, I stopped feeding them for 6 months, and he still got random deaths. So. I know it's hard to think with Sam with Corey's, because I just think they're so like, oh god, so delicate, aren't they? I think they are anyway. I struggle with Corey's. I'll check that out, Prodigal. No, you're right there, Salient. You can't. That's the way I've always. The albinos, Trace, I've never had a problem with. Blacks, though, Jesus. Yeah, black Corys. And I'll be honest, I kind of do love them black Corys, but yeah, just not good, not good. See, there's a lot of people that are reluctant to feed bloodworm nowadays, isn't there? So it's got to be worth investigating a little bit. Had some Australian crimson cheek rainbows. This tide developing tumours. This tide. Yeah, there's so much. There is so much, isn't there? And it won't be the. It wouldn't be the answer to everything, but only time will tell. Only time will tell. Thomas, good night, my friend. Thanks for joining us this evening. I hope you enjoyed it, mate. We will be back on Friday. If you can pop in, mate, that'll be all good. But so yeah, hopefully you've subscribed to the channel and all that, and we'll see you soon. Yeah, I know, Sam. It's devastating, isn't it? Because I'll be honest, it makes me reluctant to pay the prices that some Corys are, because just I don't know. Is it possible to have end of life shrimp for breeders? I'll be honest with you, mate. I don't really know. Don't know. I am tired, but don't really know what you're on about, mate. I am tired. My eyes are knackered. I've been up since the crack of dawn, but I'm really sorry, Wrenching. I don't know what you're on about, mate. I should have. I'll be honest. I normally have a coffee when I come on stream, and I haven't done one tonight. I couldn't be bothered. So yeah, that could be. Ah, right. Nah, now I understand wrenching. Yeah. It makes you wonder, mate. Where in the world are you wrenching? Just out of interest, because if you're in the UK, I'd try and order online. See what you're getting online instead. Canada. I would have thought you'd be able to get them online in Canada. I was going to recommend a shop. That's what. But you should be. I'd try buying online, mate, and see what you get there. But yeah, you do tend to like be full of colour in that, the females and that. But like I've said earlier, mate, a shrimp are one of those things. I think they're hard to get kick-started, but once they get kick-started, they go. But for the Neo Caridina red cherries, buddy, I would recommend keeping fish simple, mate. Keeping fish. I don't know. Just ignore me. I told you I'm tired. Fish keeping answers, mate. Fish keeping answers is a really, really good shrimp channel, mate, and friend of this channel as well. So yeah, mate, I'd definitely recommend him. Fish keeping answers. I'm yeah, my head's gone tonight. Tired. Yeah, even Prodigal says the same. He's spot on, Richard, mate. He's brought books out on shrimp and everything, mate. He's awesome. That's a good idea, Raina. It is a good idea. Facebook, local shrimp, oh my God, can I speak? Local shrimp breeders. He does, Prodigal. Yeah, to be honest, mate, he's a good friend of this channel. He's promoted my channel a good few times. He actually contacted me on Saturday because the stream pulled in like 3,800 people on Saturday, which is pretty goddamn remarkable, guys. So 3,800 people came into the Fishkeeper Club. And he actually commented, he was like, that's awesome, that's amazing. It was like amazing, guys. So well done. I think I got like 25 subs as well on Saturday out of Saturday's stream. The most I've had is 80 subs on one stream I got on a Saturday. Wow, crazy. But yeah, 3,800 people passed through Fishkeeper Club on Saturday. That's awesome, guys. That is awesome. And then the bigger we get, the more chance we get of getting like guest people coming in on the stream. You know, the bigger we get, the more chance you've got of getting people that'll come in that like Richard at Fishkeeping Answers, and then you go bigger and make like Fish Shop Matt. Imagine that. Even like, or like MD. Imagine getting MD on here and trying to like interview him a little bit about aquascaping. Can you imagine that? But like, that's like probably never. But you never know, do you? Never say never. Ask Joe, the Canadian DIY guy. He might be the one I've been watching regarding building my racking. Not sure. Yeah, a lot of people go into the grades. I'm not really that bothered about the grades, mate. I just like, to be honest, all the females in my shrimp tank are pretty deep red. And and the males aren't. But I've never really gone culling, but I'm not that much of a shrimp keeper, mate. You know what I mean? It's next time I'll be like blue, get some nice blue shrimp and that. But yeah, I'm not like mad crazy about breeding and culling them out and having them so like deep red. But I know, like, I suppose if shrimp is like your hobby, then that's where you're gonna take it in it to get your purebred. But to me, mate, just like stick them in. I don't think I'll ever do like a Skittles tank. You know, I'd kind of keep them separate. But yeah, the next be blue. I have got an idea for a blue shrimp tank as well, but it'd have to be a CO2 tank as well. But it's up there in my head. So Shrimp the Canadian, he's quite good as well, Tracy, as well. You know, he's done some pretty decent videos, especially for those that are in Canada as well. Same in Manchester, Prodigal. Women are better looking than the blokes. Not all of them, though. I'll admit. God damn. Strong statement when I think about it. I'm going to retract mine anyway. I'm retracting mine. Not all women in Manchester are better looking than the blokes. I'm taking it right back. You can stick by your statement if you want, Prodigal, but I'm taking it back. I'm not backing that one anymore. Once I started thinking about it. Yeah, he does some pretty good stuff. He does do some pretty good stuff. And Richard does promote him quite a lot. He did a podcast with him, I think, as well, Tracy. That's kind of when I started following him. And he did a podcast with him. It's like an hour long. And yeah, he's quite a nice guy. I don't know about Brum. I'm saying nothing. I'm saying nothing. I'll get myself in enough trouble in Manchester. The Indian mud moray. I'm gonna have to Google that, aren't I? Oh god. Oh god, I'm getting too old, you know. Too old for my physical job that I do. There's always something splashes in that tank. I never doing it then, and when I look, it stops as soon. I don't know what it is. Don't know what it is. Indian mud moray. Oh god damn. How big does that grow? Right now, sorry. Try to find a decent picture. Think that's probably the best one I can get for you. I take it they grow pretty goddamn big though, yeah? They're monsters. Yeah, I can imagine they grow pretty goddamn big. 60, 70 centimetre minimum. Jesus. See, you're going to need a big old tank for that, aren't you? Big old tank. What size tank have you got that in then, Rainer? Just out of interest. But yeah, 24 inch is like 60 centimetre in it. I can convert. I'm quite good at converting that. It's not hard, but I'm no Carol Vorderman, but there we go. God, something does splash in that tank. There's nothing there, the surface now. God, it drives me nuts. Love to know which one it is. I don't know if you noticed. So some of you guys that are members, your shield will change colour this month. Just indicates changes colour every month the longer you're a member. I don't know if you knew, but that's kind of what it is. $700 litres. That's pretty huge, isn't it? What's that like? Is that like 8 foot, that, Rainer? Be awesome having that though, with a little cave in that, wouldn't it? Yeah, you've gone more like a greeny colour today, Tracy, though. Yeah, they change every month. The longer you go, it builds up. So if you're having at the moment and you're not a subscriber, please do click the subscribe button. It's a great way of supporting the channel. Click the like button, watch a few videos if you can. Always click the like button though. Every YouTuber wants you to click the like button. It just helps promote your channel so much. I do 4 live streams a week. The Fishkeeper Club, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, at 8 p.m. And Saturday afternoon, it's 2 p.m. all GMT. And then I also launch a video on a Thursday afternoon at 3:15. Tomorrow's video is a rainbow fish ultimate feeding guide. Kind of enjoyed putting it together because it covers quite a lot of stuff. Benefits of certain foods like garlic. That's really good. When I delved into that, feeding garlic to your fish is like, wow, that is like kind of a superfood. It gives so many benefits. So it's worth watching the video just for that, really, because garlic's just like amazing. But yeah, 3:15 that one tomorrow, guys. So check it out. What kind of lily is that growing in the match? It is a red tiger lotus, mate. Stunning. I'll be honest, mate. I had one in this tank, one in that tank, in the barb tank. But last Saturday we transferred one from the barb tank into the rainbow tank as well. The barbs decided that it was just getting savaged, so it got moved into there maybe 2 weeks ago. It's settling in now. But yeah, so there'll be 2, technically 4, really, because each one has produced a sister bulb. So there's 2 plants there, 2 or 3 plants actually down there. When you come back next time, mate, when the lights are on a bit better, they look spectacular. They look spectacular. Kind of my favourite plant. I did a care guide on them. It's like my most watched video on the channel. I love them. Oh, really? It's a white variegated lily bulb. Hey, mate, keep us informed on that. But yeah, garlic's an awesome food to feed. It really is. So many different benefits for feeding garlic. It's incredible. I do use garlic guard, sea chem garlic guard, kind of a few dabs into the food a couple of times a week. But even like finely chopped garlic, like Daniel has said, just so many benefits. I know Reese does the same. Our guppy lad comes in. Yeah, Tracy, yeah, you've gone green, mate. You've gone green. A few will as well. A few will change over this next week or so, I think. Because they all kind of came in one hit, didn't they? With wow. So we had only Oscar's gifted 5, and Ken gifted 10. So I know Oscars have renewed this last week, so they've gone green. And Ken's, I think, will renew this next week as well. So yeah, so everyone, thanks for that support. It's unbelievable. Yeah, it really is. Yeah, bulbs can take a while, mate, to kick in. Garlic sap from the pharmacy. It is great, and it is. I know it is. It is like top. It is a top food to put in. Oh, you've got me looking now. All right, that's green. That that's green, man. That's green. You just want me to show my bald patch there, didn't you? What colour tank? What? Let me get into my tank colour. You go through a full spectrum as well, mate. They do. Just want to while we're on here, just want to try something. Oh, come on. I am like really tired, guys. I am proper knackered. It's gonna so I'll post a link up to my latest video. Oh my god. So I've never done on my laptop. I just work off my phone like all the time. So I do apologize. But yeah, I would appreciate it, guys, if you give this a watch through. Try and get it noticed by the algorithm. It is a great video. It is a great video, but yeah, it's just not had the watches that I kind of expected it to get, to be honest. It's the Tiger tinfoil barb care guide. I think garlic guide is just pressed garlic juice, mate. I think it is, but I'll tell you what though, it smells goddamn good. Honestly. Tracy, you'll notice when you get your garlic guard, mate. And I told you not to smell bloodworm for a reason, didn't I? And honestly, smell the garlic guard. Oh God. It'd be like putting just little drops of it on your toast. Honestly, like proper cheap way of making garlic bread. It's so good. God, it's so good. I just dab it onto my frozen food. I normally put 1 drop on each block, and now and again with like more like your pellet foods, just a little dab in it so it soaks in, and then feed it. It's so good. But yeah, even crushed garlic though, it's all good. Something they all like to munch on. Try marine filter starter. Why? What's that? What's that smell of, Raina? Is that good or is it bad? Oh, the Repashy, you know. Which Repashy did you go for, Tracy? Because they don't smell too great either. Although I think Bottom Scratcher does smell good. But someone said I was weird for saying that. But I think Bottom Scratcher does smell good. I'm getting to the point now, I've got quite a few wooden sticks now. I'm going to make my own little Repashy shrimp lollies and get them in the freezer. Yeah, that's it, Daniel. It is like highly recommended for sure. Smells like the ocean. The ocean's toilet. Oh, really? Is it bad? Yeah. Yeah, Bottom Scratcher. I think that smells pretty nice, Tracy. I do think it smells really good. Although, like I say, someone once said I was weird for thinking that smelled good. But I do think I'm not even blagging. I think it smells well nice. But yeah, Bottom Scratcher. I prefer Bottom Scratcher than the other one I got. I can't remember what the other one I got now. That's the Bottom Scratcher. And the other one I got was Grub Pie. But I'll be honest, Grub Pie smells absolutely minging. But just to prove, Bottom Scratcher smells pretty good. Not like, don't get me wrong, it's not like an amazing smell. Doesn't smell good enough to eat. You're not going to go and spreading that on your toast for sure. Unless you put a bit of garlic. Put a bit of garlic into it though. Ooh, next one I make, I might put garlic guard into it as well. A few drops of garlic guard into it. Because let's face it, if you're dropping it into the Repashy gel, it gets mixed in there. It's in there, isn't it? There's probably garlic in it, to be perfectly honest. I could do a video on that actually, Tracy. That, you know what? Because that'd be quite easy to do. That could be a video that I could knock up for next Thursday, couldn't it? Yes, I will do that actually, Tracy. You know what? That's a good idea. Because it's just a quick, easy video that I can do and edit just for Thursday. Because I like to be consistent. But I really want to spend Sunday. Sunday, I'd normally do my filming and editing and get it all ready. But this Sunday, I would really want to get that room emptied, get the bricks bought, get the wood in there, paint, and hopefully paint it. And then the weekend after, we can start doing it all and building it all up. I'll build it all up in the week anyway, I think, after work and that. When I'm not streaming. Oh my God. Should do a live stream of just building up all the racking? No, boring, wouldn't it? Does it definitely put you off, Raina, the smell? There's nothing worse. And when someone tells you not to smell it, you're gonna smell it anyway, aren't you? It's a little thing you do to people. Don't want to smell that. I'd hold back on the grub pie one, Tracy. Doesn't smell that great, and I think my fish prefer bottom scratcher. I certainly prefer the name. Bottom scratcher is just a great name, isn't it? I never actually thought I would be saying a bottom scratcher smells good protocol, to be perfectly honest, but but it does. It does. God, that could be well edited and taken out of context, couldn't it? Fluval bug biter smell pretty good. Oh, Daniel. I don't know if I'm agreeing with that. But I will have a quick. I don't know about that, mate. I've got a few here. Oh, I don't think I've ever really smelled it. Oh no, fair dues, mate. Fair dues. Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, they're, to be honest, very, very bottom scratch smellish, mate. Yeah, fed. Yeah, mate. I'll have a bit of that. They do actually smell alright. It's weird, isn't it? Well, are we all just weirdos or what? Sniffing the fish food to see if it smells good. I will do one, Tracy. That's what I'll try and get one done for Thursday, because it's something doesn't take long really to make them up. It doesn't have to be a massively long video, but it does. It will be keep that regularity that I need to do. And then after that, a lot of the videos will be like the progression of the fish room. Do a video showing you how I've built the racking in there. And then then it'll be the angelfish stroke Pleco breeding tank build, which I'm well excited for, because I think tomorrow the cave that Will's 3D printed for us should turn up at my mum's. So like, whoa, well excited. Because now I've got my car back. Woohoo! Things can start moving forward. Should be building a tank this weekend, really. They pay you to clean them because the smell's that bad. Oh my God. Sniff the jar. I was told to sniff some when I first started working. I worked at a butcher's shop, and I was told don't sniff the blade on the mincer. He told me not to sniff it on purpose, bastard. Oh God, I heaved my heart up that day. You've got to give them a sniff. You've got to give them all a sniff just to see what's going on. Like the video posted today. Have I posted? What have I posted today? Oh, Tracy, you throw me out now. I've not posted. I don't think I posted one today. It's Wednesday. I've not posted one today. You've blown my head off there, Tracy. You really have. You mean I did one the other day? The one with the washing machine. That's what you'll mean. It's the one with the washing machine, I think. Yeah, and then some guy, I had to go along with him. Some of the comments you get when you post a picture of a washing machine in your kitchen is just immense. So that's had like nearly 3,000 views, that, Tracy, as well. Oh, the tank build. Yeah, sorry, no, I did post a link. The tank build there, mate, it didn't really, the video didn't take off, so I've kind of changed the thumbnail, changed the title, and then posted it on the community page. Sorry, mate. Yeah, I'm with you now. I'm yeah. It's been on a bit, that video, but yeah, I just reposted it to try and drive some attention. Guys, I am gonna call it a night. It's gone 10. I'm absolutely knackered, as you can see with my eyes there. Like, God, that's one's been peeing in the snow. We will be back Friday. Thanks for everybody that's been in tonight. Rainer, been lovely to see you again, buddy. Tracy, thank you. Will, thanks. Reese, Daniel, Salient, if you're still in. Thanks to everyone that's popped in tonight, guys. Really appreciate it. As I say, I'll get a count of how many people have come in afterwards. But Saturday was 3,800, so fair dues. Video launched tomorrow at 3:15. The ultimate feeding guide for rainbow fish. Really good to watch. Like I say, in depth on quite a few different things. So please give it a watch. Hopefully, we'll see you back Friday. And I am going to go to bed. Take care, guys. See you soon.